Welcome to Time Tracking in Workday. In this video, we will cover how to enter and submit time in Workday. In Workday, you can enter and submit your time worked on a daily or weekly basis. It is imperative that you enter and submit your time worked at the end of every week. Let's navigate to the time entry calendar. I'll click on the menu icon in the upper left corner of the home page. The time application displays along with other apps that I can access. Next, I'll click on the Time app. The Enter Time page displays, and I have options to enter time for this week and last week. I am going to enter time for the current week. Under the Enter Time section, I'll click the tab labeled This Week. The Enter Time calendar displays. Before I enter the remaining time that I worked for the week, let's review some of the features of the time entry calendar. There are multiple ways of navigating to different weeks in the calendar. The right, left, and down arrows next to the date allow you to navigate to different weeks and review the time that you entered or submitted. A monthly view of the calendar can be accessed by clicking the arrow next to week and selecting month. You can also click on Actions and enter time or review your time by week. The summary table in the upper right corner of the page displays the total hours of work that have been recorded for the week. Notice the pay date and the time period end date on the calendar. The pay date is the date your pay is dispersed. The time period end date is the last day of the pay period. To ensure on-time and accurate payment, you must submit your time worked no later than the close of business on the time period end date. Now that I have reviewed the calendar features, let's walk through entering time. On the time entry calendar, select the day you want to enter time, then click the time block on the calendar. The Enter Time window displays. Here is where you will enter the time you started work and the time you stopped working for the day. The time type field defaults to hours worked. I am going to enter the time that I began working in the in field and the time I stopped working in the out field. I will click the OK button to complete my entry. Workday will not automatically calculate your lunch break. You must enter the time you began your lunch break in the out field, and upon returning from lunch, enter a new time block for the same day by recording the time you returned to work after lunch and the time you stopped working for the day. The calendar shows that I have not submitted my time for the week. If I needed to make corrections to a time block, I could make the corrections before submitting my time for approval. To make corrections, click the time block that needs correcting. Update the in and out fields and click the OK button. If you need to delete the time block, click the delete button when the details of the time block display. I have entered my time worked for the week. All I need to do now is submit my time for approval. I'll click the review button at the bottom of the page and then the submit button. Now that I have submitted my time, the calendar reflects that my time work has been submitted. This concludes the Workday time tracking video. Thank you for watching.